What's up, Hyper? Thank you for the good luck. What's up, someone? Buonasera, Lorenz. Okay. It's one of those days. I don't really get it. Yo, what's up, Marky? He's everywhere. Look at that. What's up, Plupluf? Ciao. È il più difficile, direi, sì. Tendenzialmente meglio in inglese perché ci sono tanti stranieri che quindi se parlo italiano si sentono un po' messi da parte. Per due bestemmie si può andare d'italiano un attimo. Hey Crook, it is. You're right. Not giving myself the time to actually hug the wall. Nice. Even if I did, it wouldn't matter. Right. Was that any different? Didn't feel like. He's aiming at the guy, so I cannot really stumble. Now I can. Love it. It sure hurts when you get to this point. Okay. Hey, school, what's up? That barely worked. I landed on the wall. No. There's always something off. Get in. Get in. Okay. Let's hug the wall very heavily. Of course, I'm aiming. Okay. And it doesn't work. What if we just wiggle? Doesn't look like it's doing anything. Okay. Doesn't look like. I don't know. I can't really tell the difference between a correct placement and one that doesn't work. Look at that. I'm stuck. Can't even get the stumble. What's the difference? Now I got the stumble, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, it will not work. What about now? No, of course. Let's have skin. A turn for the interesting, positively interesting, I'm hoping. The camera helps you stay consistent. It helps with the direction you want to hold here when clipping in, because you need to aim for like a little seam between the arc and the flames, and the camera changes the actual angle you need to hold on the stick, right? Afterwards, I prefer to rotate the camera once I'm on the other side, so that it's aligned with where I need to go. But you can technically do it backwards. It's fine. It doesn't really, I don't know. It's not an optimization I care. Like, I rotate while I position myself, and I'm ready. And then it doesn't work anyways. Hey, Gloom, what's up? Okay. Whatever. Makes no sense. I think there's a mosquito. Nice. World record is in the splits. The splits will appear in a moment. I don't think good old Jesus will bless me. I don't believe. Don't. Sub 19 is possible in theory, but incredibly disgustingly difficult. My sum of best is around 1840. If I just lost less than 20 seconds throughout the whole game, I would get it. But you really need to be good. You need to execute very, very well. You need to be lucky wherever it matters. Hey, Naoto, how's it going? Okay. Let's give it a go. Where is it? Skull. A lot of good luck. I want to see greens, you have no idea. Okay, sanity. We always go back to MediEvil. Dude, I got kids playing around outside. What would Jesus do? Song. Let's see. Bro, how about Exit Wound by Marilyn Manson? It's from the latest album that just came out. There's also a little music video. Back to school very, very soon indeed. It's almost up. Yeah, sure. Sure, we're not in the spot yet. Took a little bit. No? We don't do that? No, I'm not into wine. My go-to drink is water. I am the purest. No, not even a little. I would surely profit if I could turn water into wine in this economy. King is spitting some wisdom there. If you need it. I don't need it personally. Hey Toaster, how's it going? I don't think he ever whipped anyone himself, but sure. You can always find someone who deserves to be whipped in your little book of laws, no matter how peaceful and kind you pretend to be. Oh, yes, it is. Is that your crypto? Can I invest in it? Straight to the moon. You should really buy now. Now it's the time. I'm not. No, I think you debated yourself for no reason. The brokey. Oh, is that a real term on the internet? Oh, it was the Pride Month. I have a couple of flavors for the profile picture throughout the year. Nice. Why you pause after the wolf boss? That skips a tiny little dialogue that tells you that you got the Daring Dash ability and lets you immediately talk to the gargoyle. So it saves some time, like a 2 seconds. One for Breast Cancer Awareness Week? No, what is that though? It's very important. I don't know if I can make an effective enough profile picture for it. It's a very important week. Mike? Mike is a friend. Yeah, uniforms are a bit bigger than... Uniforms are a bit bigger than a profile picture. Now it's here. I don't know if the lights showed up on screen, but they passed from here. They were just testing it. They were testing the sirens. As you do. The ultimate goal? To succeed. Completely. Totally. To succeed in all of my endeavors and projects and incredible ideas. Of course. I would agree, Gloom. I would agree. It's not easy. practice. Dude. Damn. Can't you just be happy? I really look like an egg. Oh, you've got a nice socket for your headphones, right? They will never slip off of your head. Nice. I think it's too late for that. Kids, please shut the fuck up. I will not stop them. Am I frowning?
Oh.
Is it too squeaky? Is it loud? It shouldn't be that loud on the stream. I appreciate that, Gloom. I don't know if I believe in anything like that anymore. What's up, Vinegar? It's not vinegar. Barbecue chips are pretty nice, if you ask me. Hey, Foxy. Thanks for the go back. I saw you were tinkering with MediEvil. Stop. Yeah, the sound is a bit creaky. Ominous. It fits. Some people are very sensitive. Like the good old nails on a chalkboard. I can't stand that either. I don't think that is possible, Gloom. I really don't know how to get there. I'm sorry. We'll need to look elsewhere. Silly. We got mandatory holidays, that's nice, enjoy them. Nobody's stopping you from dreaming. You need to eventually wake up from the dream, or it will become an obsession. Am I right? Nice like. God, dude. What emulator? EPSXE, how about you use DocStation? It is on PS5, yes. But I happen to have it on the PS1 with a silly little backup copy. It will totally work, Gloom. I believe it will work even better than EPSXE. I'm not playing on real hardware. This is on an emulator. The splits mention it. The categories are split between the leaderboards are split between console and emulator. It's a fake. It's a. I don't have a PC. I'm playing on cloud, right? There's no input lag, of course. I can totally speedrun. Yeah. Hopefully not. I changed thermal paste some time ago. Don't ask me how long ago. You gotta... It is the final frontier, renting a computer instead of owning one. My man. My man. Hey, Proxy. I don't know about that. We'll have to see. Nice. Not nice. Well, that sounds lovely. Yeah, it was pretty close. I just messed up a little bit like that. I'll keep it if the game allows me. It was so clean until I drowned twice in a row. Let's make it 3 now. Nice. I'm full. I already had dinner. Hey Zeka, thank you for the good luck. It's my fault. Well, you could cook something on it. Man, only $2? New? Why is it so cheap? Fuck. On its back.
Attack.
No. Well, you need to lock in starting from tomorrow, because it's almost bedtime. What's up, Georgia? Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Wow. Hey, Pink. Nice streak right there. And Dimension, what's up? Thank you for the good luck. Better to restart the run on mistakes or continue work out on the entire run. It would be better to work on the whole run. I soft locked there with GGS. The only way to get out at that point was to perform a good old-fashioned DGS, and I refuse to do that. It's ugly. You're ill. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. Are you making it out of it? Like, are you on the end of the sickness? Is it getting better? That's also a nice streak, second. It's incredible. Did you get checked by a doctor, Dimension? Where's the gabagool? I ate it all. It's all gone. Nice. A lot, yes. Been suffering. It's not even the right season for that. I think this is the 4th time you ask that exact question, Gloom. What's up, Peach? Why does Medieval 1 get more speedruns than Medieval 2? Medieval 1 is more known than Medieval 2. There's people who still get surprised to know that there was a sequel. And Xbox PS4, of course. So it's just a lesser known game, all in all. And it's quite challenging, like Medieval 2 is quite challenging speedrun wise, because the speed glitch plays a prominent role and implies mashing very, very hard, which is harder than 1 or 2, in my opinion too. I didn't get my crumbs done. Imagine getting world record on Medieval 2 out of nowhere. Was that early game? It wasn't. Thanks. I don't even know. After Kaya, there's Clonal. I would like to get back to Clonal and keep relearning the run. I mean, I have the run down, I just need to get more consistent. Oh, you can make it. You can make it, Marquis. The problem is that I don't know if I'll ever make it to learn the secret game. I wish. Yeah, everything worked very, very nicely in that stage. Our first try. Didn't fumble anything. Yeah, it's a pretty low time. I'm skipping the cutscene though. Hey, what's up, Chad? Thank you so much for the raid. Yo, you were playing the mouse game. How was it? I don't have really a favorite Final Fantasy. I only played... the only Final Fantasy I finished was Dirge of Cerberus. Then I played some Final Fantasy VIII and very little of 12. I haven't played it. I've seen a making-of documentary. I was kind of interested in the animation process, even though I don't necessarily like the you know, the actual animation style, but you know, it's always, I always take a look at animation processes like that, or like 2D animation. What's up, Maid Outfit? Yeah, no, some people just don't know about MediEvil 2. I grew up playing both of them, so it was kind of obvious to me that they both existed, right? But it's not like that outside. Oh, that was very lucky. Thank you. We were so young 12 years ago.
The tag.
That was a glorious clip. I've heard about the leaks. I haven't seen them. I don't care. It's bound to happen, I believe, because of how massive GTA 6 is. It is a crime. Don't leak anything, because it's a violation. Copyright, NDAs, whatever. Also, I'm sorry to hear that you are a developer as well. I hope you can find a better job.
So.
Enjoy your book, Proxy. Let's go. I think shall join you before going to bed and read something. It's never too late to read a few pages. Incredible. It makes sense. What do I think of AI? It's a tool. Some uses of it are good, some uses of them are bad, some of them are incredibly detrimental, some of them are debatable. Kitchen knives? They're very helpful as long as you use them in the kitchen and not on a human. That's a good question, Murky. Let me think about it. Oh, GG. I think the new Hitman games could be interesting to run. It is cool. AI is cool applied to code, as you know. What's up, Zephyr? As work, right? Because an AI assistant can very much help you optimizing the time you spend figuring out why something you're doing doesn't work. There's no creativity there. You just need to fix a bug effectively and know what your code does. That's where you need to actually know how to code, right? But AI can speed up the process. The problem is when you need AI for creative shit, where the creative thought that is expected from you as a human being is part of the value, and you are switching that with stupid AI, spitting out images or models or whatever, or text that you should have done, that you should have come up with. It was better, yeah, but just because I'm doing speed glitch now. Forget about this one. We are on a +3 pace now, because I missed that boost. Okay. I've never watched a single Star Trek movie. I'm not a fan of space fiction like that. Action, space fiction with cool, silly alien races and pew pew and funky spaceships, lasers. I don't like it. Yeah, there is stuff that you'll never remember. There is stuff that you will slowly fix in memory, but it takes time. And it really depends. But programming as a job requires efficiency. Fixing bugs quickly is efficient. Fixing bugs quickly thanks to AI, but then not knowing how to read that code and not realizing that that code hides another bug, a new vulnerability, that's not efficient. So you need to combine AI with some real knowledge of what's happening. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I will forever be screwed in terms of technical interviews. I don't perform well when I'm examined like that. Well, no, you can't replace creative stuff with AI, because AI can make you pictures. Why not? But you need to be aware that people as humans value work, effort, time spent doing something, because it's an experience that we all share, right? That good things take time and effort, and we recognize that time spent and that effort in other people's work, and that's what we praise and what we value. If part of a product is blatantly AI generated, there's no human effort there to be valued, so why should I value that product? It's DMing people. No, that's bullshit. Nobody wants to realize they're talking to a robot when they shouldn't. It's not valuable? I think it is. It doesn't mean you can put a number on a single worked hour, right? It's not about that. But you recognize, you respect someone's effort, right? Like I don't know, you see a beautiful statue, and you subconsciously acknowledge that someone had to spend countless days sculpting that statue, right? With a lot of skill, a lot of mastery. Well, I think we'll figure it out, Zephyr. Like it will. There's already, I feel some kind of human-generated culture, right? In some circles, where they actively stay the fuck away from AI-generated slop and try and promote human-made stuff, right? And I think like this idea, this culture of separating AI-made from human-made will develop. I don't know how. We'll see. Well, the time is the time and effort are two different things. They are related, right? But they're two different things. Like something can take a lot of time and not as much effort. Other things can take a lot of effort but are very quickly done, right? It depends. But you can give value to both time spent making something and effort invested in it. I don't know about Adam's Family. It doesn't sound like my ideal family. I used to watch some version of the show as a kid because it would get broadcast every now and then. I was never a lot into it. Like it was surely interesting for being dark, right, and gothic and whatnot, but that was it. Do 4. One more. Nope. Well, no, in that case, you value the expertise that allows one to do something with less effort. But there's always something to value. Like, if there is a way, if there's a way to get around the effort, you're either cheating, I don't know, with generative AI, or you are more knowledgeable. You have more experience in the field. Like, your first sculpture will take longer than your 100th one. Something like that. It depends on the sculptures, of course. We are assuming it's always the same sculpture 100 times. It's like, it's that paradox which has become a meme of graphic designers, right? A good graphic designer, an experienced graphic designer, can make you a good design in one day, but you're not paying him for that one day. You're paying him for the experience that allowed him to perform the task in only one day. Yeah, but tight schedule is more expensive, right? Out of my way. Nice.
Lovely.
No, it's delivery time is the time put into it. But it includes experience. You're also paying for the knowledge that allows that tight deadline to be respected, to be matched, or met, to be met. Hello? Nice! It was such a decent run. I'm not emotionally touched by the failing of this run. I'm not mad. It's all normal. It's just a regular, everyday speedrun of MediEvil 1. Could it be the first time we make it out of Gala's Gauntlet tonight? Maybe. Yeah, incredible. Fuck off. Took an hour to get here. Yeah, but okay. Well, I guess we don't agree. Like, I personally value human effort. But it's precisely because not everybody has my opinion that some people use generative AI very happily and don't question it. And it's fine. We'll figure this out. Everybody has their own brain to think with. And everybody has their own values as well. I'm used to value effort because I'm, in my tiny little life, I've been putting a lot of effort in a lot of different things with terrible results. So I know the pain of putting yourself 100% into something and not succeeding. So whenever I see the result of somebody's effort, I see myself in that effort, and I'm like, oh, this dude sacrificed a lot of hours, a lot of time, a lot of sanity to this. I respect that, but it's a very personal take. And just putting enough time into things takes effort itself. Right.
Captain.
Yeah, I'm not an anarchist, unfortunately. I very much like my rules. Which are not mine. Is there something you would like to put effort into? Nice! Awesome! 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 You don't like cops? Is that enough to make you an anarchist? Maybe you just should advocate for a better police service. If you can't trust your cops, it's a massive problem. That doesn't mean you need to get rid of the cops. You need to get better cops. I don't see why. I don't see who. Like, there's a lot of people like that, I guess. But yeah, I don't really get how you can wish for a monopoly of violence, like unless you are above the violence, right? The violence is used by you and your friends against everybody else, and then it's fine. And then I guess you can wish for a kingdom of violence. But violence is bad, man. It hurts people. Yeah, it's a double-edged tool, if you ask me. Violence is great as long as you're the only one using it. Then they start using it on you, and all of a sudden you're like, no, don't do that to me, even though I did worse to you, please. No. Good night, Lorenzo, thank you. Hey, Glacy. I am kinda fine, despite not having a run yet. How about you? No, violence is never good. It's not just about it being not great, it's just not good. Because eventually, who you use the violence on will find a way to take revenge. You're over the moon? Are you investing in stocks? In Angel Darkness sealed copies stocks? How much did you pay for that? I want to know, yes. Oh, just to get an idea of the market. What made me smile? 99.50, 99.50, 99.50, 99.50. I can't say much. I paid much more for sealed Wolf Rose. It's not like I didn't pay my fair share of money for sealed bullshit. We're talking stocks, yes. The very famous and prestigious Tomb Raider Angel of Darkness stocks. You should be investing in yourself. It's the average price. Did you have a chance of making a lower offer? To a minority? That is a dude. That's a problem. Like, it's not about the possibility, because that's not what cops should be doing, right? Cops should be defending everybody, majority and minority. It's awkward. I guess so. I would never do it in real life, like face to face to a seller. I would just eat up the price or not buy. But you know, on the internet, nobody knows who I am. Nobody sees my face as I offer a fraction of the initial price. 99, you say? How about £2? For that sweet little sealed Angel Darkness. No, that needs to change, Peach. I don't think the solution to bad cops is removing the cops. Because one day you need to be protected yourself. And there won't be cops protecting you. And you'll be invoking for a service that you took down instead of improving. Oh, I had to move. Well, you still need to get sealed copies in Japanese and American. You know, the promo discs, the demos, all the possible magazines with different renders of Angel of Darkness as covers, the posters. Oh, you already have it, right? You're only missing one. That's nice. That's very good, actually. Incredible. Yeah, Talibans. I never thought of Talibans as cops, exactly. They're more like absolute rulers, tyrants, assholes. But we have margin for improvement, and we should ask for that improvement instead of shutting down a system that could work better. Why do you have more faith in cops than your neighbor? It depends on your neighbor. Why do you have more faith in your neighbor than in cops? It's because your cops suck and your neighbors are better. It's very contextual. But you never know. You might encounter a very kind neighbor or a very kind cop. A very violent neighbor or a very violent cop. Does that mean you need to live alone without neighbors because they might be violent? I shall, Glacy, yeah. But first, I'll buy it for myself. Enjoy the lurk. No, I will not buy it for myself because I cannot spend all that money. You have no idea. An Italian? I have it, dude. That's not difficult to retrieve. Like an Italian print? That's easy peasy. I'll link one to you. Man, I have that. You know. Because without knowing anything about that cop, I need to assume that the cop will do its job, or their job, right? Then if they don't do their job, that's a massive problem, and we have to report it and change things. There should totally be more of a filter on who gets to become a cop, because we've seen time and time again very unstable people becoming cops and being given a freaking gun. That shouldn't happen. These are all edge case scenarios that shouldn't happen and need to be worked on. I don't know, it's not that difficult, Glacy. I will send you a link. I will do a research. Of course, Glumstone. Of course, the big problem with that is shipping costs from Italy.
The tag.
Yeah, Cookie was a victim of very devious people. So what do? No more cops. Removing cops doesn't remove violence. Criminals will still be out there. There will be burglars, thieves, assassins, stalkers, but there will be no one to call to defend you. Is your solution that we all get a gun and defend ourselves? Does that work? I don't think it does. Everyone's a cop. No, I don't agree. I don't care about Switzerland, really. The fact that a lot of people own guns in Switzerland doesn't mean they don't have cops. People can own as many guns as they want, and there can still be cops. These are two separate things. It's not more guns, it's more easily accessible guns. Who owns those guns? Culture makes a difference. It's a very complex phenomenon, and I don't think it's just about, I don't think it has anything to do with cops. No. How do you defend yourself without violence with a gun? You just swing it, you just show it, and people suddenly stop being violent against you, but you don't shoot? A gun is made for violence. A gun is made to shoot. You don't buy a gun not to use it. Also, if you remove cops, you remove jail, because nobody can keep you in a jail. There is no cops. And you also remove judges and laws in general, because there is nobody who can force you to respect the sentence. So nobody can be punished, even if they do something wrong, or widely considered wrong. So if I decide that I want to take you down, you cannot ask for help. You cannot get me in prison. You can only try and defend yourself. But if I manage to kill you, I win. It doesn't sound non-violent to me. That sounds like not really like a society. It sounds like Mad Max. I don't know. No, how can judges and laws stay without anybody enforcing it? Nobody can enforce it. Cops enforce it. Cops enforce it. You removed it. International contracts? Who's enforcing those? Armies. What happens if you don't respect the contract? You get arrested by cops. There's no cops. Who arrests you? Other citizens? But cops are other citizens that sometimes arrest people. Cops are citizens. They're not like aliens. Yo, have a good night, Dimension. I hope you get better soon. Non-governmental judges? Yeah, what do they do? What do they do? Like, I am guilty of something. Who punishes me? Who makes sure that I suffer the punishment I deserve? Not really Dimension, but thank you. Wish I didn't get blocked by that boulder. It would still be green. Not really. You can stay in properties owned by people who don't want you. How? Who's going to enforce that? In a regular society, cops would arrest me the moment I was reported to be inside somebody else's property. There's no more cops. So I guess people will defend their properties with weapons, but that doesn't stop me from showing up with more guns and taking them down. You own a gun. Yeah, I own a gun too. I'm a criminal. I will own more guns than you, maybe. Yeah, it's usually cops. My point is still the same. If the police is not good enough, demand for better police. Otherwise, we become cavemen again. Everybody thinking about themselves. Everybody defends themselves. What's the point in a society if society cannot even protect you? No, cops don't do violence. Cops and mafia are different things. It's a very bold statement. Nice. They had no guns? They don't? I heard negative things about police in England. I'm not sure. What did you miss? A lot of resets. I don't care about Cookie in this situation. Cookie is an edge case scenario. Like, you cannot blame everybody, every single cop, for what one specific cop did. Like, can you blame all Italians because of fascism? We're all fascists now. Because the police service was founded as a civilian organization rather than a military one. Yeah, they're still police. They're still police. I don't know if it works. I don't know how well it works. That's what they do. I have no idea. Guns are very spooky. Out of place because they don't carry guns. Okay, so what? Let's have unarmed police? That's fine for me. I don't think it's correct, Crook. She's been doing all sorts of things now, like in shows. She distanced herself from politics, I want to say. She used to be in politics. But she also made a Japanese pop album in the 80s. Whose opinion matters more? I don't know. No, opinions should matter more. Opinions should be discussed. It's not about which one matters more. It's about discussing them all. People tend to be good looking when they're young. Aging is a brutal process of destruction. Yeah, I don't get that, Crook. Like, that to me sounds like an incredible paradox. I guess they make it work. I guess you can always find a way to be right-winged. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really care. It's peculiar, but it's also absolutely fine. And not really the point, right? No way. Yeah, I wish it was that easy, Crook. I don't know, maybe if there is the way to go. I'm not sure at all, but the success of a party is relative, right? Doesn't necessarily mean that what the party is advocating for is great. It's just the best and on the scene, right? Maybe every other party sucks, and if this just stands out because it sucks less. It's a well, you need to do Super Club to kill the wolves that fast. You can also one cycle them with regular bongs, but it looks a bit different. I fucked up. I wasn't thinking. I don't know if I'm gonna finish a run tonight.
The tag. The tag.
Mosquito? No? No. Actually, no. Actually, no. I thought I had it. Damn. Yeah, it's a lot of it. Life would be far less interesting if we were just sitting quietly. Also, a variant of that is all humanity's problems stem from the fact that we are alive. Or that we have a brain. I don't know. If only we had a much smaller brain. Movie show. I have a weak spot for zombies from the first Resident Evil movie. Not anyone in particular. There is that scene where they like the movie. That movie is very nice because it just builds up tension, right? Like for the first half an hour, you don't see a single zombie, and it's all built up. And there is a scene where they accidentally unlock all doors, which frees the zombies, but they don't show the zombies yet, right? Instead, you get some shots of empty metallic corridors, right? And you start hearing distant sounds, you know, like the voices of the zombies, but they're like echoing. And on the metal walls of the corridors, you can kind of see a reflection, but you cannot make anything out. You see a reflection moving, and those are the zombies. And those, like, it's just a few seconds. That is probably my favorite zombie-related scene from a movie I've seen so far. It's masterful. It's a rare moment of mastery in the Resident Evil saga. They never got close to that again, of course. But that's scary. Like, they didn't show. It wasn't because like that specific shot wasn't showing a single corpse. It wasn't showing a single drip of blood. Nothing explicit. You know, it was just like you needed to squint to actually spot the reflection, right? Like I had to squint a little bit the first time on my TV. Maybe in a movie theater, it's very obvious, but it's still, you know, a very elegant way of introducing the menace, the threat, right? Like, oh, we opened these silly little doors. Oh, look at that. Is that something in the reflection? What is it? But then you need to wait a little longer. Like, you cannot release that tension. You cannot see the monster just yet. You need to wait a few more minutes of build-up. But you know it's gonna happen. You know it because things have happened. Like the doors have been opened. You know, and people in the movie don't know yet. And that's good. That's spooky. Fuck you. It's a beautiful scene. To be fair, before that scene, they show corpses and like they show one corpse reanimating, but yeah, it's just a jump scare. It's just a silly jump scare. Another scene like that before this scene with the doors, with the reflection on the wall, is again in the first Resident Evil movie, and they are in this corridor, and one of the guys seems to hear the voices of the zombies coming from the ventilation system, and he stares at the vent, and the longer he stares into it, the louder he seems to hear the zombies, and just builds up, it builds up and builds up, and then it's like, oh, I guess it was the wind. And that's also spooky. Hey Kate, the runs are very bad. How are you doing? It's a Just Challenge stream with MediEvil resets in the background. Yeah, very, very nice. It sucks that the Resident Evil movies followed the games in their trajectory from horror to just fucking action and guns and shooting and whatever. The first movie was slow, methodic, like it was planned. The first movie is planned from start to finish. Incredibly elegant. That magic gets lost from the second movie immediately, a little bit. Whatever. Like the plot for the first Resident Evil movie might be better than the whole plot for the games, I have to say. It's a very hot take. Not sure about it. I'm kind of sure. If you remove the next movies from the saga, if you just consider the first one, you know, it's kind of cool. But the plot is kind of cool. It's nothing incredibly original, but it's better than whatever RE1, 2, 3, Code Veronica were trying to put together. It's a personal opinion. I should reset this one. I was yeah. Never green for me. Oh, Village in VR, dude. What's your favorite Silent Hill game? And why is it 2? Maybe it's not 2. Oh, okay, Deadly Silence. I was thinking about Silent Hill games on the DS, and there's not a single one. Deadly Silence is a banger. It's worth the DS. Like, you can very much buy. Like, I bought my DS, my Nintendo DS Lite, secondhand because I had to play Deadly Silence. At the time, I got Deadly Silence for $25 from GameStop. Look up the prices now. And it was worth it. It was worth every penny. It was a long time ago. I remember I got back home with Deadly Silence, and the first time I tried it, hold on. The first time I tried it, the cartridge didn't work. Like, the DS wasn't recognizing it. It wasn't seeing it. I freaked out. I went back to GameStop. And it was raining. I remember it was raining. I went back to the shop immediately with the game, and I asked the guy, the cartridge doesn't work. I brought my DS with me, like it doesn't work. And the guy like legit blew on the cartridge, tried it again, and it was working. Something like that. Like, he kind of cleaned the pins with a finger, something like that, and it was working. Nice. I guess we are resetting that. And I felt like an idiot. But I was a kid. I was pretty young. I was like 16. I was young and stupid. Yeah, it would be nice. There's a lot of interesting handhelds, depending on whatever platform you're interested in. Even some dual screen solutions. That's so fascinating. I guess like a Nintendo 2DS is also a nice option if you only care about, you know, DS and 3DS. And some GBC emulation, I guess. But otherwise, there is, you know, Android-based handhelds that can run even more games, even more consoles. there's a lot of offer. The fat DS, nice. It looks a bit clunky but interesting. Game Boy Advanced, the original, it looks good. Yes. I like the fact that it's squared, like the no, I mean I'm thinking about Game Boy Advance SP, the one that it's like the shell version that opens up, right, like a flip phone. Goodbye. No, imagine. I was absolutely fine with my PS1 and PS2. For pretty much my whole childhood and teenage years. I think I got around to play some PS3 when I was already like 19, you know? By now I'm several generations behind. These consoles were expensive, and now you look back and looking at the prices, you should have bought them right there and kept the boxes, the manuals, everything in good shape. You should have bought a second copy to keep sealed and all that crap. But you cannot go back. That's sweet. I never really threw away any of the games that we actually owned, that it was not like lent, borrowed. Yeah. And I have little, I have little stories about all those games, even if they're bad games, because you're like the games, your video game starter pack is always a bit of a mixed bag, right? You get gifted a cool game, a not so cool game, a niche game, a hidden gem, a bunch of sports game, maybe racing games, some shovelware. Or you borrow other games from friends and you never see those games ever again. They just disappear. You borrow them for an afternoon and they're gone. Yeah. And MediEvil, that's quite crazy. At some point, MediEvil was just yet another game. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. It still has to be a game that you like. Like, you know, nobody's forced to play any given game. MediEvil is not for everybody. It's a game I would recommend, for sure. You mean your nephews? Who? Your parents? Damn. Damn. Yeah. My perfect day? It's a day where I get to work on every single one of my open projects and I get some tangible progress on each and every one of them. So that at the end of this day, I can list improvements for each one, right? And then I get some extra time to read in the same day, or some extra time to go outside, or work out, or play a game, and then I get to sleep. Okay.
Bad. Of course.
Splendid. That was a bit early. No, 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 no. Yeah, one more. Let's give it a try. Sure, man. I'm trying. Cool. Of course, you're losing a whole fucking second. My favorite project of the ones I'm working on? I don't really have a favorite. I care about all of them. And I desperately want all of them to be over. Only watercolors. Only watercolor. Okay. It's just exploration. Oh. Right. Not too shabby. Yeah, the problem is that you have to stop yourself at some point from starting executing on ideas, because otherwise you'll start way too many projects all together. What's a marketing scrapper? That was a very nice attempt. Sorry about that. I wish every run had this energy to begin with. Oh, okay. Is that legal? I guess it is. Wow, I'm not doing that. Interesting. Thank you for watching. More MediEvil this week. This week, not wick. Take care, everybody. Thank you very much.